Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
31's the mic. Here we go, D.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Oh, my God.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the...
That's the only reason why they flipped that play like that, Boogie, because it's just glitched. I don't know why Madden don't fix that shit. That's the only reason why people really flip it, really motion their players. Also don't really motion their players like that. We be real about that, y'all. You also found out, oh yeah, you know, you motion your player, you throw his defense off. Oh, for real? Yeah, that's how they do it, viewers. Ain't nothing like these niggas really playing no defense. I mean, playing no offense.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It won't be one of them want to take some of the dang on for the play the ball and shit. He just don't know. He just don't know what he about to get a dose of his own medicine when I get this ball. Oh, that odd have been for nothing, man.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Where's he supposed to been when he got that?
Man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
No, he's gonna run the ball.
Here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense
Ah, Benzo, you saying that?
So not only are they being successful on this drive, things away for future drives in this game.
That was pathetic ass defense drive right there, Benzo. He didn't even try.
And now we won't see a play on first.
This nigga trash. Boy, goddamn, nigga.
Have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
You need your damn homies to coach your ass through a damn game.
1st and goal.
He's not gonna get me. Hey, check back, back 6, back 6. Let him know.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, check back.
They'll give Henry another shot.
That nigga just that muff my nigga, not the wolf ass. That nigga just don't know. I'm about to milk all that clock. You ain't seen it back to the 3rd or the 4th, nigga. Whichever the one I want to give to you. Because I know if you playing like that with your offense, dude, you ain't got no defense, dude. I ain't even trying to talk. I'm just going off of your offense. That's more of me not pursuing the ball better. Them easy ass plays. You got to get that shit, Billy. That shit was too easy.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on 1st.
I'll fuck that up.
5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Hey, I'm more than 5. I'll fuck that up.
Speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And he's got room. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now Dobbins again on second down. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Cameron bats him now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense
Okay, we got that shit off. Oh my gosh. Oh, nigga, don't celebrate on me like that, though. Like you really done for my nigga.
79 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate.
He ain't here until playing this game, y'all.
That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Oh, boy, he ain't want to attack. He ain't going to attack. Get some man down tight. He's screaming the guy because he can tell the way he's talking. He's talking to his angle, to his party.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play.
Come on now, y'all act like Lamar cannot fucking slide, man.
There was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle of the point of attack in the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Jackson will throw again. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
That was dumb, Bizzle. That was ultimate dumb. That was dumb. Because you seen that boy did not have no separation. He did not beat him. And you know how Lamar is with his throwing. Oh, God. That's a dumb throw. That's a dumb throw. That shit wasn't nowhere near there. Oh, my God.
That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
He won the last one.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's caught.
Damn, boy.
25.
Oh.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half. And for the call, let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gott, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
Oh my God, man! I'm about to play. I'm about to turn the game off, y'all. I'm about to turn the game off. I'm about to turn the game off. I'm doing shit like that. It's time to. I'm about to go play something different. That's for real, for real. Yeah. What possessed me to throw that shit, fuck? This is not even that good. It's like I'm not even fucking competitively into this game no more, man. Like for real, dog. Like God, dog. This game too much for stuff. Like I'm really, really like burnt out on this shit. If I get me, you know I'm burnt the fuck out my damn fucking record of even losses, even wins. That's just pathetic, man. Nigga burnt out on this bum ass shit, dog. This shit just fucking pathetic. We just trash all the way around.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
I don't need motherfuckers say this shit because the nigga losing or whatever. Nigga, I've been saying this shit since I've been playing this damn game. I know a trash ass game. This shit's trash. Everybody that plays this shit knows this damn game trash as fuck. That's why I wasn't really putting no real money on this shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play
These
calling.
two right here was straight to it. There ain't nothing good about this damn dude, man. Oh, fucking God.
Don't give him a chance. Maybe play action. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. On 3rd and 1, Jackson.
Look at this shit, man. Hey, they're down. Yep, I'm down. I'm down to be online. I really am. I'm down. I'm some fucking Mortal Kombat or some shit. Look at that shit, dog. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down, y'all. I'm down. Farm ass bitch ass niggas, man. I'm down with this game, y'all. Y'all probably won't see me play this game in a minute, dog. Like real shit.